It talks about language in this session and through the rest of this course that we use as a matter of habit. We don't think about it. We don't think about how we think about it only from our perspective and not from a woman's perspective. So sometimes it takes a little help to see how that might not reflect well on women.
So as I shared with you, at the beginning of each of our sessions, there is a weekly challenge review. So as the participants begin their session in week 3, we review the challenge from week 2. There is an activity, and then we begin to talk a lot about the man box. The man box is what society says a man looks like. We begin to dissect that. What is true masculinity? What does a man look like? What does a man do? We begin to have a lot of those questions answered. During that conversation, please help the participants understand that there is no incorrect answer, that they are sharing what they've heard and what they feel, and that's okay. We'll have opportunities to have deeper discussion later in this session and actually moving into session 4. One of the activities is about emotions. Most people believe that men are not supposed to show emotion, or if they show emotion, the one emotion that is okay for men is anger or aggression. The question in this activity is which emotions are okay. It begins to look at some of the questions about emotions that men have, and are there truly feminine emotions as opposed to masculine emotions. Emotions and getting out of the man box then begins the conversation of saying, so if this is the aspect, or if this is the expectation society has, and maybe we have, are there things that we need to change? With any change comes anger. All of us experience anger throughout our day. Most people experience some form of anger throughout the day. The question is, where does it go? How do we deal with that? And there is an opportunity to discuss that. And one of the ways that we discuss that is actually through the theological framework for this session, and that is to turn the other cheek. And what exactly does it mean to forgive and to turn the other cheek? The weekly challenge for this session is how do we handle our anger?